You guys make me want to get my license and become a realtor too.
Yeah, you want to go on the struggle, bro?
Can you send to me and JP your video script so we can
Yeah,
review
yeah,
them
I'm gonna
before
do
we actually
that.
record?
Yeah, we have to work on that because I want a good script because market has shifted. And although a lot of people, those who are planning to not just downsize, like for example, if somebody wants to downsize, this can be a good time because they'll pay less if they want to move to a condo, right? Or if they want to sell their current home and upgrade. So on those lines, I'm thinking because we're working on listing side, right?
Yeah. So you got it. So you're making the ad towards this specifically?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like trying to work this out because there's a shift in the market. It has slowed down, especially the rate of interest hikes.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
definitely.
those are the things we need to like cater.
Yeah. Yeah. So you could make something around like,
What are
because
your suggestions on that?
yeah. So my suggestion basically is, tailor the ad specifically on because the market has shifted to look at the pain points of these people because it's always like the same people that we're targeting, right? Either sellers or buyers, but it is their pain points, their fears, and their desires that changed with the market, right? So now one of their pain points is the high interest rates. So you need to mention that, and you need to mention as well, like a way, ideally, to how do you go about, what's your solution for that? You know what I mean? Or like, what's the workaround
It's like
for
call to
this?
action.
Not necessarily call to action, but like because let's say I want to buy, right? But now I want to buy, but I'm not sure if I'll actually do it right now because of the high interest rates. So I'm like in a gray zone. I don't do anything. I'm not in enough pain to do it right now. But if we can show them why it makes sense, even in this market, to buy or sell, depending on who we're targeting, to do it right now, regardless of their fears, aka high interest rates and other stuff in the market going on right now, then they'll be able to take action and contact you, if that makes sense.
So that means that there's a lot of inventory, but not a lot of people are planning to put it on the market, right? Because it's not selling as fast as it was during the pandemic last 2 years. So maybe on those lines that, you know what, if you have a plan, you will get the top dollar still, right?
Yeah, yeah. For the sellers, you mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
targeting for sellers or buyers.
I mean, last time we talked about both, but
Focus on one, man.
yeah, I know.
I want to
But
focus on one.
yeah, so let's focus on the sellers if you want.
Sellers, that's where the leverage is, right? I had open house on Saturday and Sunday. I got a lot of leads from there, right?
Nice.
A lot of people walking in. So seller is the right approach, I think.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you have more leverage.
Yeah. So let's say if I'm targeting sellers in Mississauga or Toronto, uh, like see with sellers, there are a lot of investors, those who are sitting on a lot of condos and they want to offload, right? So what do you think can trigger them? What is the
So
first
when you
10,
talk to
10,
them, have you
15
talked to
seconds?
sellers right now, like in this market, like the listing that you're talking to me about? Have they told you? Have you noticed like some pain points and what they are looking for?
Like when it comes to selling? A lot of people are curious actually that what is their home value right now because the market has dropped significantly. I don't know about Montreal, but in the GTA it has dropped like literally detached home prices have dropped down by 200,000 at least. Like then townhouses, everything has dropped down. So there are a lot of them are curious, but I don't know if a lot of them are planning to sell right now. They're like a little cautious.
Yeah, because they don't think it's worth that much.
Yeah.
Exactly. Got it. So that's one pain point. That's one like thing that we
But then
can.
when you sell at a higher price point, if you want to buy something, you'll pay end up paying more as well.
Yeah,
Hot
but
market.
that's always how it is, right? But we need to tailor the ad to like who we're targeting.
So we are looking at a balanced market then.
Right now,
Yeah. I
I,
mean,
I
there is a
can't.
correction.
Honestly, I can't tell you. I
No, so if I have to target sellers, what is your suggestion in this market, the market shift with the market shift?
Yeah. So once again, like we need to establish like what they are like cautious of. So you said basically that they're not sure of
The
selling right
price.
now because they think the value has probably dropped.
Yeah.
Right. So they might be looking for a free home valuation to know exactly how much their property is worth.
I
And
think
after,
that would be the best idea.
but then after that, they still might think, oh wow, my property is worth less, way less than what I actually thought. Let's just wait another 2, 3 years to see what happens, right? So by offering something, for example, like a free home staging consultation, where you could frame it as, hey, the free home valuation, and a free home staging consultation is actually a strategy for you to maximize your home price when listing it, you could actually get top dollar for this, even in this current market. You know what I mean? So now you're like, because that's their objection. Like the pain point is like, see it almost like an objection, right?
So
It's
that
like,
means I have to tell them, you know what? Even if the market is slow or whatever, the reason is there's a shift in the market. However, if we do all the homework proper, from staging to decluttering to cleaning, getting it painted, before we get it on the market, I can tell you there is still a great influx of buyers out there. We have so many immigrants coming into the country. There is a pent-up demand and lack of supply. We will still get you the top dollar, but we need to work as a team.
exactly, you got it. The goal is just always to frame it in their benefit.
Yeah.
What's in it for them? What's the advantage? Why should they do it right now and not wait? So
Create that urgency and FOMO.
exactly. Yeah.
Because the interest will be increasing throughout the year.
Yeah, they'll be
There's
increasing.
another hike in September, then in December.
Yeah, that's that. So you see, basically, right now they're like, "Oh shit! Like I don't want to sell and then buy afterwards because the interests are so high." But then you'll be like,
You're gonna keep going up. What are you gonna
Yeah.
do? You're gonna wait, sit?
You-
No, you
exactly.
take action. That's what winners do.
"Yeah, exactly." You say, you know, you buy real estate and wait. Don't wait and buy real estate. Something like that, right?
Yeah, take action. That's what winners do. And happy people are always the ones who take action. So something like that. Oh, shit.
Yeah, but you get the gist of it. Of like
Yeah.
how you need to like take their fears and objections and like find a solution to that and like counter that in your
Dude,
action.
I'm literally overwhelmed with your program. It's good, but oh my God, it's so much intake. How did you manage to tailor that, man? You are so smart.
I appreciate it. What do you find good?
But it's such a great program. It is like I was doing the sheets, the Google Sheets today for
Yeah.
all the spend and what am I making, red, green. It's so good, man.
Nice.
As a business, I'm getting more organized with your program. I'm working slowly, but every step is solid, I think.
Yeah, appreciate it.
But by Friday, I'll be ready. That for sure. This week, I got the lavalier mic as well.
Did you tested it?
Not yet. I want to
yeah,
do
okay.
it. I want to finish off all the modules and get the scripts going.
Yeah.
So for me to shoot a video, it's just a Mickey Mouse shit.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing that we always talk about, like in our team, like that recording the video is like the easiest part when you understand everything else. Besides,
Homework, basic setup is the most important, and it takes more time.
yeah, and understanding what to say in the ad, because
Yeah.
right now, like we can shoot ads within literally 20 minutes and have like 5 variations, because if you understand the niche and what their pain points are, you can craft an ad. It's always the same thing. It's always like we talked about, what's their current situation? What are they trying to achieve, the desired situation? Why do they want to sell? They want to sell for a reason, right? Otherwise they wouldn't be thinking about selling.
Now, quick question on YouTube. When we start and launch a campaign, simultaneously we can launch 2 campaigns, one for buyers, one for sellers, or just one?
Yeah, I mean, you could technically, but what I would recommend is just you focus on one
Try
first.
one. Yeah.
And then we concentrate
Get some
the
results.
because just trying to crack like the buyers and sellers, like there's so many variables at the same time. Like you probably saw it with like Mikael. Basically, we need to like iterate each piece of the puzzle until everything just unlocks.
Yeah.
And try to do that with 2 campaigns is hard.
No, you're right. You're right. Fair enough. I want to focus on sellers, listings.
Side note with that, if I may, I feel what you're saying, Para, because I'm in Quebec, right? I'm in Montreal, so I'm doing it in English right now, but like over 60% of the population here is in French. So when I started too, I told them, I said, should I be recording one in French and one in English? So that way I have my French sellers, that are going to see my ad, because if they don't speak a word of English, my ad is not going to show up, even if they want to sell right now, So I was in the same boat. I was like, damn, should I do both? But double the budget, double the trying and finding the perfect ad, So feel that.
No, it takes time, but once we streamline everything, it'll be sniper shots. I have no doubts.
Yeah, it's just a matter of like optimizing every metric of the way. It's never like a linear thing where like everything launches and then all the metrics are online. The first thing is like getting the ad at a 1% CTR. Then after that, optimizing the landing page and everything. Quick side note as well, Michael, maybe we could try. Do you think there's a bigger market in Laval in French? Because maybe we could give that a shot for your next ad. Just a quick thought I had.
I feel like that will be the move. I feel
Yeah.
like soon I'm gonna have to really integrate French. But let me make some cash flow first.
Right now, I don't think like houses are becoming like cheaper is just like people were overpaying for houses during the pandemic because they had access to a lot of cash, you know?
Yeah.
So like that, there was a lot of emotional bias, fear of missing out throughout the whole pandemic. So like right now, like what I like tell people is just like, if you're like sitting, waiting for it to go down, like right now, it's not down. That's what it's supposed to be. But that
Exactly.
whole 2
Balanced
years, it was
market.
just like everyone like paying stupid amount of money for like houses, you know?
Yeah.
So it's just like, it's not such a negative way. Like the house has its value, and like if it has its value, it's selling at that value. But just the thing is just like the emotional purchases, like I think right now
At 2%, they
cooled
had all the
down.
power.
Yeah, it's that plus a lot of changes, a lot of uncertainty that you guys mentioned, plus more inventory. So all these stuff just like working like hand to hand. That's why like
What's the
I
average
tried to
days
like,
on market in Quebec right
Excuse
now?
me? Go
What's
again?
the average days on market for detached or a condo?
Oh man, in my region, last I checked, I have not checked in the past, like I'd say at least 2 months, to be honest. But at one point it was down to like, I believe 13 days.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same here, 12 days,
Yeah.
which is not bad actually.
Yeah. I mean, I say that, but everybody I spoke to, basically you list. So you go take the pictures on Monday, you list on Wednesday, you do visits Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday it's sold.
sold. Yeah,
So
that's how it was. Like
That's
I had a listing,
this kicked
like
in.
I posted it on Monday. I had like 10 showings, but no offer. We just like reduced the price today, so we'll see how it goes.
good luck, man.
Yeah, it's tough. Like the biggest thing right now, like especially on the selling side that we are focusing on, is just like following up with like every single agent that shows it. Like I used to be the type of agent like I hated giving feedbacks to agents. Now like I'm getting like listings. Like I see how like important it is right now, especially like in this market. So just like creating that relationship with other agents, following up like literally like after each visit, just like creating it like a spreadsheet. The biggest thing right now I feel like is just like the sellers just working like just planting the seeds like even before like listing it, just like you got to be open to the idea of like price reduction, you know. That's right now I was like with my brokerage, like we do a lot of trainings. It's just like price reduction right now is just like something it's like it's inevitable. So yeah.
You guys make me want to get my license and become a realtor too.
Yeah, you want to go in the struggle, bro?
Right now it's like it's tough a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
It's good to be on the buyer side right now.
Buyers are
selling
not
side.
getting approved. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's the thing too, because like the mortgages like now with
Very
the
tough.
appraisals, yeah, they're like cracking down so hard.
But it's going to teach us a lot of lessons this
Yeah,
month.
yeah.
It's going to train us to be better.
Yeah.
I like it. Optimistic. You know, whenever there is a recession, whenever there is some struggle, that brings a big opportunity as well.